All right, today we're going to begin throwing percents at you.
Oh.
So this little introduction should help you to understand what the word percent means. The word percent, if you break that into two different parts, you have the word per and cent. And I don't know the English way to write these and split them up, so just do it. The word per means divided by. If I'm asking what's the miles per gallon that vehicle gets, miles per gallon means how many miles can you divide up amongst the gallons. Okay, so per means to divide, and then cent, as we've been talking about most of the year, there's 100 centuries in a year, or in a, 100 years in a century, 100 cents in a dollar, centipede has 100 legs. That prefix, or here this situation, cent means 100. So the word per cent means divide by 100, or out of 100. Per 100. All those ideas. That's can be as helpful as anything, just knowing that the word means out of 100. Okay. So we have this box, this rectangular shape, that represents 256. If I were to want to know the value of what 1% would be, what would I need to do with this total, with this box?
Divide by 0.1? No.
Not divide by 0.1, what divide by?
256.
Divide by 100. We want to find 1%. So we would divide it by 100.
Oh.
And if we divide this by 100, or actually split it up into 100 parts, the value of one part would be 2.56. That's dividing by 100.
So 100 made it go.
Right, and divide. If you do it mentally, you move it two places to the left. So we can see what the value of 1% is. How could you find the value of 13%, Delaney?
Divide by 100.
Okay, if we take 256 divided by 100, we get that each one is 2.56. So how would we find what 13% would be? What's that?
Yeah,
Can I-
I guess
Math?
that wasn't.
You multiply the decimal numbers by 13.
We could take 13 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We could take 2.56 and just multiply it by 13 to get 13%, because we know what 1% is. We just take that times 13. Braden.
Why 13?
I just picked it out.
Wait,
I just asked what 13% was.
Can't you just put up like a point?
Wait,
Can't
so
you just do it mentally?
what, like, if you get a number like 256, you just automatically put it after, or make sure that there's 2 at the end? behind
That's
it?
just what it worked out as. Yeah, I mean,
So, like, whenever we get, if we just get like 113, then it would be 1.12.
mhm.
Okay.
So 32.38 would be 13% of 256. So we're going the longer route here to start with, getting the basic foundation set, is we're going to find out what 1% is. That's why I drew this,
0.00.
to find some other amount. So we're going to find 1% and we're going to multiply that by whatever other percent we need.
Why is 256 in the big box?
That's just the number the book
Because
shows.
the 2.56 equals 250. All those ones equal
Wait,
that big one
I have
up
a
there.
question.
So it's pretty much saying
Yes.
that they're both equal.
Okay, so you said 13.
I just chose what's 13% then.
Couldn't you just move the decimal over twice and just get 13 over 100? It's 13.
That's with tens.
Again, we're going back to the very basics. We'll do that kind of stuff later. For what we're doing today, you just divide the amount by 100 to find 1%, and then take that value of 1% and multiply it through. Now, when I go into a store and actually shop, or there's a sale, 5% off, 25% off, then I divide by 10, or I find what 10% is and then start halving that and stuff, but we'll deal with that later. For now, this is real basic. It's real simplified so that we can get a fresh start on it. So what is 1% of 7,500, Trenton?
Wait, so would it be 75.00?
Is it 75.00?
75. And that's the value, right? That's what 1% of 7,500 would be 75. Now, Trenton, how would we find what 34% then is of 7,500? Trenton.
I was just asking how you decimal it off. I didn't realize that was the answer.
Want to pass?
I want to do it. That's
Emily,
2000.
how'd you get that?
Or 2,550. I took 75 times 44.
You know that 1%
Oh, okay.
is 75, and we need 34 of those. So you take 75 times 34, 20, 300, 15, 22, 0, 5, 5, 2. So 2,550. And that is not a percent value. That's an actual value. That's
So then you just take some.
It's just a common number, right?
yes, I mean, yeah, you know that, but we're going again. I'm going back to the very core of the idea.
Basics, people, let's go.
What is 1% of 67, Jake Ivans?
1% of 67, 6.7.
Almost.
Wait, would it be?
How many zeros are in 100?
0.67.
0.67. Okay. Logan, what would 140% of 67 be then? How would you find it?
It's gotta be over a month.
That's John.
Multiply 100 by 0.67.
140, because we're 140. That's right. 140 by
0.67.
0.67, exactly. Good. And then add that. And make sure you put your decimal back in. 93.8 would be the value for that. So if you don't remember how to find percents of things, you can always just divide it by 100.
We had a social studies test today. It was hard.
That's what I heard. Problem set
Oh.
53. I am going to take into, I told you yesterday we were going to do 1 through 30.
Can you
Dance today and religion.
You have
We do like 1 through 10.
early seminar.
Can we just do like
back in here and add.
16 through 30 since I got all those back?
You want to make sure. You 16 through 30 for sure.
Yeah. I don't care about the front. I
I
can just do
know.
extra.
So say you have like 7,000, if one would be
That was still even zone.
one be
We should do the backside.
700.
We should do just 16 through 30 because those are
We
easy.
got a dance tonight.
And a lot of us
I'll
have
go 1 through
basketball
20.
practice.
Yeah, the girls on basketball.
Basketball
boys.
practice
Boys
and
don't.
dance and I don't know if I'm good.
Wait, we should just do the back, the whole back. That'd be easy.
Will you raise your hand or you see my hand? What are you supposed to do?
Stop that.
Be quiet.
Shut up.
I didn't say shut up. Stop talking, and then you can ask questions when I'm done. All right. I realize you have a game or practice. I realize you have a dance. I told you yesterday we'd do 1 through 30, but I will adjust that a little bit. If you've done 1 through 30, then so be it. I don't have my books. Let me get my book, and you guys are back. Trent, what would you like to ask now?
16 through 30, we should do that.
So you're offering a suggestion?
Because of Wayne,
Yeah,
all the
whatever.
easy ones.
No, I want that too.
Yeah, because it needs to be in the
So
multiple.
normally whenever people offer suggestions, then I go ahead and just do 1 through 30.
Did you find my social
Oh.
studies book?
Evens only.
What about 6 through 30?
No suggestions, people.
Isaiah, not Anto.
He has his own brain.
It's really on sir. I never did.
I think I have some good.
I'm pretty good at the odds.
It's just the way they pick.
Hey, Jason,
Dad,
you
mine's
don't
just
do
all
it.
over.
I don't like it. You don't do it. No, you like, you lose it.
Isaiah,
Well, I walked
you know what
back
we
for
do?
like 3 minutes, and I walked back in here, and then within that little time zone, I
Shay,
walked.
what's your name? Oh, we don't. Yes, we do.
You gotta take the test.
So it's either
Wait,
that
wait,
or
go ask the coach. We play basketball. You play basketball. What the? I was just asking you if you knew what we were doing.
Hey, good. What do we do? That's all. What do we do for PE?
You,
You play full court basketball.
yeah, you play full court basketball.
Full court
No one
basketball.
plays
I hate
full
full
court
court
basketball.
basketball.
Did I know?
Yeah.
You say something about
You guys gotta pick your teams. You gotta pick your team.
Isaiah, you know. Yeah. I like all colors. I'm like blue.
Really? Really doing all that?
Hey,
Really?
you just have been racist. You can't.
Isaiah.
Your favorite first grade.
17 problems, it's 18 problems it looks like, so let's get started on that. I am going to expect that you will ask me how to do number 29 tomorrow after we get done grading.
No.
No, before we do.
I'm assuming somebody, as poorly as we do on these on the test in general,
You know?
I'm not saying everyone would need it, I'm just saying I'm sure that
I'm
somebody
probably
will.
gonna need it if I'm done.
You graded my test yet?
Okay. I got a 90. You got a 90.
Yeah, I think I have all of them done. Tomorrow, I'm more than likely gonna go over that test with you. I'm not super thrilled with how we did on it, and there's enough
Can we
issues
at
that.
least see how we did?
At least
Can we at least see how?
Power school.
Power school?
Can I get on my iPod
Can I
real quick to
look?
look?
Oh, yeah.
Can you tell me what my grade is?
Or you can wait, and when I get back to my
Yeah, can you just like,
computer, then you can come back.
you
and
can
I'll-
yell
Pretty
at
sure I
me.
got
I don't
90.
care.
Yeah, same here.
Bill, what are you doing?
I'm scanning the room for my social studies book, so I still can't find it.
What? Does it look like this?
No. That's Tyler's done.
Can you play some music, Mr. Clevenger?
Once we get settled.